I've been wondering something. From the time we learn to speak until the day we die, how many words does the average person say? I mean, we talk and talk and talk, filling up the ozone, secretly hoping that in all those syllables, we've said something worth remembering. Deep down, we know the truth. Most of what we say is trash. Whoa, where do you think you're landing, Chief? Where do you think you're landing? I need to talk to Burr.
You busy?
I'll wait.
He's never not gonna be busy when it comes to you, snitch.
You're not having much luck getting the brothers to turn against Reddy.
You also said Hill was gonna kill the old bastard.
Don't worry. Redden's gonna die. And soon.
Shakedown! That ain't mine.
Bullshit, it's not.
Hey, Murph, yo, that ain't mine, man.
It's definitely not mine. Take him to McMahon.
Not mine.
Take him away.
Come on, man, that's not it. Sister, you know me. I've been clean for over 3 years.
He's not using, Tim. I would stake my reputation on that.
If you're not using, then you're selling.
No, somebody planted that shit in my pod.
Why?
I don't know.
Do the tits belong to White?
No.
Then who you protecting?
Nobody.
All right, I'm gonna put you back in M City. Only with no punishment. That's why all your little friends will think that you ratted on them again.
McManus, put me in a hole.
Officer.
McManus, put me in a fucking hole.
See what I'm saying? Redden's the one that put them drugs in your cell.
Maybe you arranged that. Fuck, I don't know who to trust.
Don't matter. Redden don't trust you. Never will. You only got one choice. Grease him.
I kill Redden. Then you take charge.
And I won't forget what you done.
Well, I haven't forgotten what you done. Jabbering to the cops on me.
Look, I told you I'm trying to make that shit up to you.
And I told you to leave me the fuck alone.
You know I'm done trying to please you, Augustus. I'll take care of business myself.
No. Don't. Supreme. I kill him. If he gonna die, I'd rather he die at my hands. I'll make sure it won't hurt.
Whatever. Just do the deed.
Hard.
You wanted to see me?
You still working bedpan?
Uh-huh.
I need some medical records. Oh. Oh.
Don't be talking to me, Snitch. As far as we're concerned, you're a dead man, a ghost. Ghost on wheels.
Hey, listen, man. I'm trying to save Bird's life.
What you talking about, man?
Supreme Allah. I remember back on the corner, he used to be crazy allergic to something. According to his records, his eggs.
Yeah, when we be prepping his meals, we gotta fix this shit real special.
Not today. He heard it.
Bitch Bird's still alive, Augustus. What's up with that?
I gotta get close to him, don't I? I gotta get back in his good graces. That's gonna take some time.
Well, you ain't got time.
Something wrong?
Oh, shit. You did this, didn't you? You fucking...
Boy told me what you done. I came to thank you and welcome you back into the fold.
I accept your thanks. I don't want to be back in. I don't want to sell drugs.
Your choice. I respect that.
Respect? I killed a man today. I caused his death to happen. Even though Allah was gonna hurt you, even though the motherfucker screwed me to this chair, I don't feel good about what I've done.
Well then, Augustus, I raised you right.
My daughter's coming today. Says she has something important to tell me.
Well, when you finish your visit, I need you to perform a task.
Like I said, I'm here for you.
Airhole Morales.
What about Pancamo?
His time will come, but Morales goes fast.
Hey,
Patricia? So what do you want to tell me?
geez, Dad. No, how are you? How's your mom?
Is it bad news? You're not leaving the Corps, are you?
Stop looking so grim. I'm getting married.
Married? To Max?
Of course, to Max.
That's wonderful news, sweetheart. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. Dad, the thing is, since you won't be there to walk me down the aisle, I was gonna ask Myron. I know how you feel about him. But he and Mom have been married 20 years. I grew up in his house.
I've got work detail.
Dad, I need your answer.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Goddamn thing stopped dead. We were able to get the warden out, but he wants it fixed pronto. You guys both work mechanical, so we figured you could take a look.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I used to work for Otis, fixing elevators. I know these suckers backwards and forwards.
Whoa there, Otis. Were you in the cafeteria when that color guy bought the farm?
Supreme Allah? Yeah. Talk about bugging out. Hand me a wrench.
Life's pretty precarious around here.
Even more so than in them.
The landmines in Oz are even less visible. Friends turn on friends. Enemies buddy up. I'm not used to that kind of behavior. I like to know who my adversaries are.
Be all you can be, man.
When someone dies, we look at the last thing he or she said in hopes of finding a summation of life, a deep truth that those of us above ground can cling to. Like the novelist, Daniel Defoe. I do not know which is more difficult, to live well or to die well. In Oz, we do neither.
Jeremiah, the purpose for my visit is... and I wanted to do this face to face. The Board of Elders met yesterday and decided to ask you for your resignation as head of the new Church of Christ.
The elders voted unanimously on the day of my conviction that they would stand behind me to support me no matter what.
I know, but the scandal has severely damaged our fundraising efforts.
I want to talk to the elders.
How? Via satellite?
They can come here to Oz.
Jeremiah, be serious. Those old men are not coming here. Letter of resignation. Sign.
All I'm saying is Cloutier thinks he's better than all of us.
How do you mean?
Warden's got us doing physical labor, right? Cloutier's got a cushy job in the requisitions office. We're loading cement, he's pushing a pen. He should be slaving alongside us. Sowing more seeds of discontent? Just telling my friends what's what. Get up. You ever mention why he threw me out of the congregation? Not because I threatened someone in the name of the Lord, but because I disagreed with him. He tries to silence anyone whose opinion's different. Jim, escort this man out.
He has the right to finish his thought.
All right. Let him speak.
Excuse me, 1 sec. You still looking to do the Reverend Cloutier some harm?
What? You want him dead?
Not dead, exactly.
Looking for this?
Give me the towel. And so this proves what? That you're stronger than me? In brute strength, maybe. But I got the power of Jesus on my side.
Well, good. And have the Lord Jesus get you another towel.
When I was 10, my father was a tent revival preacher. He called me up on stage. I was 10 years old. I touched the eyes of a blind man, and he was healed. From that moment on, I was special, famous. Everywhere I went, I was on TV, and crowds of people wanted to touch me.
Wow. That must be something.
Fame became all that I knew. Penthouses, limousines. When I took the money from my congregation, I didn't even think that I was stealing. It seemed like I was taking what was rightfully mine. Listen to me. Pride. Pride is the worst sin, for it is pride that separates us from God.
Deliverance comes from Jesus.
Yes. And he has humbled me.
In order to win your congregation back, you must show them that you're not their superior, but their equal.
How do I do that?
By joining them in their work. The labor of the righteous tendeth to life.
The last 3 words spoken by Jesus were, "It is finished." Now, being the Son of God, he probably knew the end was coming and had a chance to consider what to say. The rest of us don't get that luxury. When death comes, it's a surprise. And we gotta improvise.
I have to tell you, Cloutier, you really impressed me. You really heeded the call. Your followers are tickled to death you're helping me build this wall. Please, son, I beg you, think about what it is that you're doing. Oh, I've thought about this completely. When the hacks ask where you are, I'll say, I don't know. Maybe the good Reverend ascended into heaven. Help! Help me! They can't help you. Nobody's here, remember?
Yeah, and I paid the hacks an extra $200 to take a hike.
You're both gonna burn in hell for all eternity. You should have just taken the blowjob when I offered it. Help! Help me! Help! Help me! Help! my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Yes.
Hey, I don't feel too good. Hey, you stupid fucks, listen up! I hereby declare this unit the Republic of Huru. Huru, Huru, Huru.
Fucking crazy!
Until such time as we can organize free and fair elections, I have assumed command. You shall henceforth and to wit refer to me as Your Excellency.
Use your fucking nut job.
For that insubordination, Alvarez, you shall remain inside your cell.
In fact, until all of you have proven your loyalties to our new republic and to the principles stated in my manifesto, you shall stay right where you are.
Hey, open the fucking door! Fucking CO, get a fucking CO in here! Get the hell out of here! You fucking psycho!
Central, this is Gamba Kufu, acting president of the Republic of Huru. I want to speak to Warden Leo Glenn.
Hello? Yes. I'll tell him.
You better stop this nonsense and give yourself up right now!
And you better stop your yapping, Smith, or you're gonna find my dick burrowing towards your prostate.
Hey, this is Leo.
You shall refer to me as Gamba Kufu or Your Excellency.
Clayton.
Gamba.
How's Officer Smith?
Well, that depends on you.
Listen to me, Clayton.
Gamba.
Clayton.
Until you begin addressing me with the respect befitting my high office, I am terminating this conversation.
Do you have the key?
On its way. I want you to unlock the door. I'm gonna go in first. I wouldn't recommend that, sir.
This isn't heroics, Commander. It's good old-fashioned guilt.
Hey, Your Excellency. You seem to have everything under control. Only I want to make sure you don't get the rest of us killed, and I want to know what your plan is.
My plan?
Yeah, 'cause I remember during the riot that happened a few years ago, Saeed Adebisi and the rest of them, they created a strategy.
Penders, your experience makes you invaluable to the revolution. I hereby name you my acting vice president.
I'm honored.
Ready to take the oath of office?
You know, I don't think we have time for that, because any moment the sword boys are going to burst in here and they're going to mow us down.
Like Napoleon back from Elba, I shall speak to the men and convince them to join our side.
Okay, but if that doesn't work, you might want to consider using your hostage as a shield.
Excellent idea.
Yeah. Fuck, here they come.
Hello, Leo. Welcome to Huru.
I've never lied to you, have I? Then I want you to listen carefully to what I say. The thoughts in your mind aren't real. You spent too much time alone. You created a world in your head. There is no Haru. Your name is Clayton Hughes.
I am Gamba Kufu.
Your name is Clayton Hughes. And you're lost. I want to help you.
I remember the day my dad died, I felt this way. I remember you and me in the hospital. You hugging me. I miss those hugs, Leo. Will you hug me now? I'll give up if you hug me right now.
It's all right, Clayton.
I saved your fucking life, Glenn. You owe me. You owe me.
Clayton, my God.
Look, plan worked perfectly. Hug me, Leo. Hug me. Hug me, Leo. Hug me. Hug me.
Oh, my God.
Not everybody leaves this mortal coil miserable and confused. Ethel Waters said, "I'm not afraid to die, honey. In fact, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I know that the Lord has his arms wrapped around this big fat sparrow."
I'm heading out for the night, unless you need me to do something.
Today I had to call my best friend's widow and inform her that her only child was dead. That he died in my arms the same as his father. I don't ever want to have to make another call like that again. There is one last thing you can do. Take a letter. To Martin Douglas, Commissioner, Bureau of Prisons. Dear Martin, I resign as warden of Oswald State Correctional Facility, effective as soon as a replacement can be found. Why'd you stop writing?
Because you don't mean it.
I do. It's time for me to move on. Move up, move out.
No, but you do a lot of good here.
I do shit. And letter goes out first thing tomorrow.
Well, why don't we have dinner?
No. That's okay.
Well, I'm not gonna leave you like this.
I'm headed over to see Clayton's mom. My wife's already there. We'll sit together and cry. Remember the good times and try to make sense out of what is senseless. Good night.
Any news on how Dave Brass is doing?
He's out of the hospital, but his leg's all fucked up. He's never gonna play basketball again.
Heard the last game was called off. Glenn told me that was your decision.
So, what's the difference?
I want to take Dave Brass's place.
What?
I want you and I to play the last game together.
Fuck you.
Because I turned you down before?
That's right.
Okay, well, fuck me for that. But listen, Tim, you made a believer out of me, man. I was watching. You played balls out with a lot of fucking heart in both those games. But Brass, he was a phenomenal player. I don't think anybody really noticed how good you were playing. And isn't that the whole point of all this? I mean, to show the dinks in here that if a guy puts his mind to something,
we can't win.
I know. But if we could hold our own, two average white guys with bad bodies, hanging with Bayou, I mean, that would mean something, man.
Giving up on you, Omar. You understand? I'm not giving up. Thank you.
Hey, yo, Omar. What's up, man? Oh, man, you know I don't fuck around with that shit no more. Call me Mr. Clean around here, you know. All right.
Morning.
Hey, my man, Mac Daddy McManus. How you doing, man? How was your weekend? It was good. I got a lot of work done, you know. Work? But no play? You didn't have no, like, romantic interludes,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
sure, you know, Saturday night I took out this Portuguese dancer.
Stripper?
No, valet.
Ballet? Oh, man, them ballet bitches, they too skinny and shit, man. They be looking like teenage boys and shit. You gotta get you a stripper.
I'll see ya. Okay, Omar?
Can I go over?
Well, you know, no. Just let me get settled for a while. Okay? Is there a problem? Is there something that can't wait?
Just, you know, a little shaky, you know.
Yeah, okay, come on.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, you gotta get you a stripper. I used to have this stripper, man, bitch named Angelina, boy. And that bitch could suck a dick, too.
Omar's been off the drugs for weeks now. He goes to rehab regular, he goes to class, he does his work assignments. He's become the model prisoner.
And he's driving you crazy.
Yes. Whenever I'm in M City, he follows me around. Everywhere, like a 2-year-old. And he goes on and on about nothing.
So, tell the jerk to beat it.
Risk him sliding back? No way.
Well, then, as the French say, you are up Schitt's Creek sans paddle.
For the second straight week, we have a new contestant and a new celebrity. In fact, the man who's been let out of jail, especially for the show, Tim
Fucking McMahon is starring up on TV.
And I want to introduce our young star today. He's the other Tony Soprano, Robert Isla. Robert, thank
We
you.
got a cable, man. We are missing out on all the good shit.
Hey, yo, I hear the women on Sex in the City are hot, son. Hot.
I'd fuck that Sarah, whatever her name is, man.
Would you guys just shut the fuck up, please? Shit.
We start off with $10. And the category today, Tim, is vocabulary. And the question is, what is a tittle?
I think I know this. I'm gonna humor you. I'm gonna ask for a hint. Did you cover this in 6th grade English, Robert?
Well, first off, I'm in high school. And yeah, they did cover this in the 3rd grade.
John, give him a hint, Robert.
It comes with crosses on T's.
I saw a show where they were discussing tittles and, wasn't punctuation.
Yeah, it's not punctuation. It's a diacritical mark.
Kid's right.
You're a good guy, Robert, but I've been around a little longer. Tittle, breast implant.
Leave it to McManus to go for breasts.
So, in fact, it is the abominable.
Dumbass.
I always knew McManus was an idiot. Everybody else does, too.
Oh, man, don't be fucking dogging McManus out, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, White. I forgot you've been sucking his cock these days.
I'm not sucking his cock, faggot.
Then you must be taking it up the ass.
This 11, we got a 66. Let's go, move it! Got it!
Pedro Calderon died.
Fucking spit came at me.
Yeah, after you charged Guerra.
Yeah, but who was making fun of you?
Well, the warden wants you in solitary.
You said you'd never give up when you said you'd never let him take me back.
I tried. I argued as best I could. I lost.
I will fucking survive in solitary, you understand? Look, it's too much dead air, too much dead time. I can't do it.
There's nothing I can do.
You fuck, you fucking liar. You fucking lied to me.
Settle down there, White.
You fucking settle down. You motherfucking liar. You fucking lied to me. You fucking motherfucking cocksucking liar. You lied to me. Everyone else fucking lying to me. You said you would pick him up on me. I didn't want to go back. But no. Oh. You lied.
Okay, you're all done, Tim. You should go home.
I'll drive you.
White was right. I didn't fight you hard enough. I wanted to lose the argument. I wanted him in solitary.
I could tell.
How?
You didn't stomp out of my office when I wouldn't let you have your way.
I do want him in M City.
He already stabbed you, and now he literally kicked the shit out of you.
I don't care. Let him keep kicking. Lost that basketball game because I gave up hope. I won't abandon Omar White, I won't.
You stay home a few days, and we'll talk after you've had a chance to think.
Okay, but I'm not gonna change my mind, Leo. Because if I give up on even one of these guys, I might as well just open up a diner somewhere, flip burgers till I die.
You know what? I may join you.
In 1955, James Dean said to a friend, "My fun days are over." An hour later, his car crashed and he was dead. A self-fulfilling prophecy? Or just bad luck?
How'd that go? I gave the blood. I'm taking a sample out of the baby. The two match. She's my granddaughter.
While you were gone, I heard something about Beecher.
What about Beecher?
You know he's up for parole?
No.
His hearing is scheduled for sometime this week.
Jesus.
Rumor is cocksucker's got a good chance of getting out.
What do we salvage?
Bird. Beecher fucked up your parole.
Don't you think I fucking remember that?
If you'd been paroled, maybe your sons would be alive and your granddaughter...
Shut the fuck up! What did you tell me?
Vern,
What you fucking mentioned is you're up for parole.
this is not the way to start an interaction.
Stay out of this, lady. We're supposed to be totally honest here.
Officer!
On equal goddamn footing.
Session's over.
All this time, you knew you might be getting out.
All right,
Session's
Soldier.
over.
Schillinger! God damn it! Schillinger! Been here 9 fucking years. You think you'd learn how to say my goddamn name?
Christ. He's gonna do something to mess up my parole.
No. I will talk to him.
Won't do any good.
Tobias, I'll talk to him.
Fuck.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, mind if we chow down with you?
You gonna eat that orange?
How about this milk? I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the parole. The truth is, I don't really believe it's gonna happen.
Oh, it'll happen. These cocksuckers on the board see a rich boy like you sobbing his story, and their little hearts will melt. You're not going free, bitch. You're not walking out of here and leaving me behind. Clean up this fucking mess.
I spoke spoke to Schillinger. He said all the right things. He apologized for his outburst. He explained how important the interaction sessions have been for him.
Yeah, well, he's lying.
I know.
Can you put me in protective custody?
Well, normally I would, but the unit's full.
Well, then put Schillinger in solitary.
Well, he hasn't done anything yet. Besides, the unit's full.
Fuck, lock down the prison.
Just for you, Beecher? Let's get serious. No. You'll stay in your pod. You'll get your meals there. I'll place an officer outside your door. You'll be fine.
Why am I not overwhelmed with relief?
Reef. These bikers are plotting something.
They want to provoke Beecher into committing an act of violence and his chance of parole.
Yeah. And I'm see that he doesn't.
And you're doing this all for Beecher?
Oh, yeah. And for Salahuddin. And all those other lives the Aryans have already destroyed.
Go on. Wait.
Oh, he said he can't get anywhere near Beecher.
Fuck.
When's the hearing? Tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
Well. If it isn't my old friend, James Robson.
Saeed promised the warden there wouldn't be any trouble between us. Officer, better stay nearby. There might be a hoedown.
Can I see Beecher?
Just gotta make it through one more night.
I've just been very clear with Schillinger. Any harm comes to you, and he will feel the full wrath of Allah.
I appreciate that, Kareem.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Peace be unto you two. Though, from what I can see, you're not in a very peaceful place, huh?
I struggle. Same as you.
You know, when I was all screwy about my hand in Andrew Schillinger's death, you told me to embrace my guilt or it would eat away at me forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that you haven't taken your own advice regarding Adebisi.
How many times I gotta tell you, Tobias? I feel no guilt for killing Adebisi.
What haunts you is not Adebisi's death, but his life. His life force.
Haunts me? What are you talking about?
I saw your face the moment after you killed him, and a bit of Adebisi had bled into you. His anger, his violence. Your entire life, you've kept tight control over your feelings. You denied the Adebisi in you, but you can't do it any longer. You gotta make him part of you, Kareem. Make him a part of you. You're not gonna take my sweaty palms as a sign of criminal intent, are they?
Come on, relax. I've been doing these kinds of cases for 6 years now.
I have never been more sure of an outcome in my life.
Yeah, well, you've never had Tobias Beecher as a client before.
I got you a present. I didn't have a chance to wrap it.
Unemployment book. Mr. Beecher, we're ready for you. Okay. No. Wish me luck.
I'll do more than that. I'll do something completely unprofessional.
Mr. Beecher. Yeah. I'm coming. And then they asked me about defecating on Schillinger's face and biting off the tip of Robson's penis. I'm not sure my answers really satisfied them.
They voted yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tobias.
Going home.
Unfucking believable!
All right, man. Good for you. Shut the fuck up. Good for you. Beecher's going free.
No. No. I want him dead. Understand? Beecher does not leave Hans alive.
Hey! Yo, light it up!
Slow for Beecher. I'll give it to him. You.
Don't. Try not to even think of this place.
That'll be hard. I still have a swastika tattooed to my butt.
Be strong. Love your daughter. Love yourself. we do what Sister Peter Marie said? Not think of us?
Yeah. Prisoner 97B412 is dead. I'm leaving all his shit behind. And then they asked me about defecating in Schillinger's face and biting off the tip of Robson's penis. Not sure my answers really satisfied them. Well?
I'm sorry, Tobias, they voted no. They were impressed by the progress she made over the past few months, but didn't feel it balanced all the bad behavior from before.
Fucking Christ.
I'm so sorry that I painted such a rosy outcome. I'm completely and utterly in shock.
I'm sure you did the very best you could.
They did say that they'd be open to another hearing in a year.
A year? Another year? Fucking ass.
Tobias.
Take me nice, son.
Tobias, stay here and talk for a minute.
Later. I don't want to be alone.
Teacher, I'm so glad that you and I get to interact some more.
Get the fuck away from me.
No, don't be bitter.
Let's kiss and make up, huh?
Life! Move your hands.
I want to go back to my old home before I die. I asked the Great White Father to allow me to go back, but he said no. Geronimo.
Not to tell y'all motherfuckers, Cable is the best.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly, what?
Hatches.
That's the wristwatch? Yeah. Last piece we need for the bomb.
We're gonna detonate during rec hour.
Best time. The gymnasium won't take that blast being so far from M City.
You sure about this?
The US government made me a prisoner of war. I'm being sent back to England for purely political reasons. And that's wrong. So, we have to act. Will our single deed create change? Maybe. Probably not.
So then, you're saying it's not the battle, but the war?
I'm saying, whether we ever win the war is for God to decide. For man, there's only fighting.
Fight for fighting's sake. That's so fucked up, man.
No. Fighting because injustice must always be met head on. Live like that. We may not win, but we ensure we never, ever lose.
Brian! Hey, kid. You feel all right? Hey. I can't thank you enough for getting Cyril sent back to me.
I didn't transfer him for you, Ryan. I did it because it's the right thing to do.
No, I know that, you know, because you always do the right thing, the moral thing. That's why I love you. Kiss me.
Officer! Take O'Reilly back to M City.
I didn't mean to upset you. You know, all I meant to say was, I got every reason to live now. Every reason. Hey, we gotta talk. Look, we gotta call this operation off.
Fuck's sake, keep your voice down. We'll discuss this later.
No, later's gonna be too late. We're gonna end up killing a lot of people that shouldn't have to die.
We've been through this. M City will be nearly empty. I'll get word to the COs. They'll have 5 minutes for further evacuation.
No, what if the hacks don't act fast enough?
I can't control that.
What if the blast spreads to other areas, other cell blocks, maybe even the hospital, the visiting rooms?
There's nothing else can be done.
No, look. I've killed anybody for just about anything. So I'm not gonna try to get all high and mighty on you. I know that this mission makes sense to you, but for me, I see what we're about to do. And for the first time in my miserable fucking life, I feel like I finally understand.
Understand what?
Our actions, they make us who we are, and up to now, my actions don't amount to a pile of shit. Jesus Christ, Pork, I got a brother. And even a woman inside these walls who believe in me. They believed in me when I gave them nothing to believe in.
1 hour from now, we're gonna complete our mission.
Fuck you.
What are you doing?
Look, I've always been a guy who walked tall, held his head high. But that's always just been a move for show. For once, I'm gonna earn the right to walk that way. Hey, excuse me. I need to go back to Dam City. I got an emergency.
O'Reilly, what the fuck is wrong with you? You left the fucking gas on again.
Turn it off!
No, you turn it off. Where you going? I ain't gonna do your fucking job for you.
No, I'm taking this fucking bomb to the hacks.
Relax, Ryan. Took me a minute, but what you said in the cafeteria is starting to penetrate this thick skull of mine.
Yeah? Jesus, look, that's good, Pork, because, you know, we can still fight the good fight. We just gotta figure out a different way to do it, all right?
Careful. Did you shut off the time delay?
I haven't done anything.
Give me it.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
What must be done? You have 2 minutes.
No, Pork! Zero, beat it! McManus! Murphy's got a bomb! Huh? Down there, Connolly's got a bomb!
He's got a bomb! Fucking Conley's got a bomb! You've got exactly 1 minute, 30 seconds to evacuate M City!
Put the bomb down. Put it down, let's talk.
1 minute 15.
You, check the computer room. You three, make sure every fucking pod is empty. Open the gate. Hey, work. Couple's wires.
There's no turning back. Less than a minute, you should go.
No, just put it down and we'll both go.
A foreign army still occupies Irish streets.
It's all the more reason for you to stay alive. Remember to fight. Remember?
I've no illusions about what I face back in England. I'll not die on their soil. I end here.
O'Reilly, come on, let's go!
20 seconds.
God damn you, Pork!
Seconds. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
How soon till detonation?
Should have gone off by now.
Fucking piece of shit.
It's a dud. It's a fucking dud.
Go get it.
Maybe what we say when we go is less important than what's said about us. When you die, what's the nicest thing someone will utter about you? What's the worst? Somewhere in between is who you are. Or maybe mere words aren't enough to define a life. Maybe only one's actions can.